Welcome back. 6:45 this morning. The CEO of Dublin's Fairview Park Hospital is stepping down next summer. Don Avery took the job in 2008, and now he says he plans to spend more time with family and volunteering. Celine Arif spoke to him about nearly two decades running Dublin's hometown hospital.
When Don Avery took over Fairview Park in 2008, he says a lot of work was ahead.
Changed the reputation from where people didn't want to come here. There was derogatory names to when people thought of Fairview Park, they thought of excellence.
He says he changed the reputation by changing the culture.
We call it the Fairview family, but that's really who we are. And I think the reason we take good care of patients is we take care of each other first.
For him, that means remembering employee names in all departments and making rounds on patients personally. When he's not doing that, he finds time to volunteer in the community and even join some organizations like the Dublin Theater.
That's part of who I am. It's about relationships. I made myself extremely visible and available. The hospital saw me getting involved in the community, and I encouraged our leaders to get involved in the community.
He believes the changes worked, from policies recruiting doctors, adding services, and investing millions into hospital growth.
Less than 50% of the area came here for their health care 15 years ago, and today over 80% come here.
He doesn't take that lightly because once upon a time, he was a patient himself at a different hospital.
I was diagnosed when I was 23 with Hodgkin's lymphoma. I was a pilot in the Air Force at the time.
After recovering, he went back to school to study hospital administration. But he says his 9 months in the hospital treatment taught him more.
I know what it's like to go into an MRI unit and be afraid and not know what to expect. And I know what it's like for that employee who comforts that patient.
Comforting patients, but they also comforted him when his daughter Meredith passed away in a 2011 car wreck. The day I sat down with Avery was the anniversary of her passing.
This hospital was a big part of my recovery and my journey through that grief to where, I have a life of joy today.
While that loss was agonizing, family is still his biggest joy. And that joy helped him heal, thanks to the family he's built here over the last 17 years.
I take that love of family to work, which is why this is my family when I talk about Fairview family.
Reporting in Dublin, Celine Arif, 13W MAZ News.
His last day at the hospital will be July 3rd. He expects interviews to start for his position after the holidays. You'll continue to see him around town, though. He still plans to stay in Dublin with his wife, and they'll spend even more time serving on boards and volunteering in the Emerald City that he is proud to call home.